at least generally speaking. If you're a police officer and you're watching this, you guys party like animals. And now we are getting ready for a ceremony, and one thing that we were discussing on the way down is how do we approach different couples and their personalities. So every couple is going to be unique. Every couple is going to have a different personality to some degree. Some couples are going to be very high energy, like yesterday's couple was very high energy, and that was freaking amazing. So when their energy is like that, we pretty much match their energy, and we have that extroverted, fun kind of situation going on. It's not like faking it or anything like that. I genuinely do have fun when I'm shooting. But when a couple is a little bit more introverted, or they're a little bit more quiet, or they prefer things to be a little bit more serene, you kind of have to match that energy, because if you come out the gates at level 10 energy and they're at level 4, they might get a little overwhelmed, and it's going to show in the photos that they feel a little bit tense. If they're at level 10 and you come out at level 2, they're gonna go, is this person even awake today? So you kind of have to figure out what their energy is and then play off of that so they have the smoothest day possible. Because at the end of the day, remember, as a photographer, it is not about us, it is about them and making sure that they're comfortable. So they just called me, they were checking in. So we're gonna go capture the checking in portion of the shoot. And then after that, we're gonna do family photos outside, a few group photos with their friends as well, and then some photos with just the two of them. So let's go see what their energy is like, and we'll take it from there. I think you can either scan the QR or I think you can sign in here.
Like email? Oh, I can sign in?
Yeah, I think scan it might be better. I've seen people do that, yeah. I got you, Leah, don't worry.
Looking.
Screen, and then they'll call you up to whichever window, and that's when you go through the process. Yeah. Are you guys doing a private marriage or?
Originally, but I called and I told him that we're going to change it to public because he's going to be our witness.
There we go. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. Yeah, so as long as you have your identification on you, they're going to ask you for that. You guys will sign in, pay for it, and then I would request if we could do the ceremony outside.
Okay.
You just have to ask them. I can't ask them because I'll get mad. If we can do it outside, sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say no. So it really depends on them. We'll take care of the ceremony. And then do you have additional family showing up?
We do. We have a couple more kids outside, and then we have our parents.
Beautiful. So we'll do photos outside afterwards, and then a few more photos with you guys, and then you guys get to enjoy your afternoon. So
Awesome.
yeah. They have to know that you're happy to be there and you're enjoying what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't be on our team. It's as simple as that. Like,
Yeah,
we're not doing this just as work. Like,
Right.
It has to be a fun thing. That's how Alexis came along. He's like, I like what you guys are doing. Let's do this.
That's good. Gotta love what you do.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys feel, you know.
I mean, I feel like I haven't worked a day in my life.
He says that all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I try to say. It's just like, you want to find something you love to do, you'll never work a day in your life.
Exactly. Front hand, so right there it is. Sir, if you can step in a little bit closer, right there. And if you can, we can do the hand in the pant pocket. There we go. Looking this way, guys. 1, 2, 3. Let's do Leah with your family. So mom and dad stay here, and then boys, let me have you come on the other side. And actually, Sean will keep you in this one as well. Yes, so it's both of you with families. Yeah, there we go. And then same thing, exactly. So now the other hand in the pocket, and you guys are gonna turn a little bit towards the center. Yep, thumb in. Yes, exactly. Yep. Good. Testicle. Testing the mic. We just finished out the session with Leah and Sean. It was fun. That was a lot of fun, actually. The sun was in the right place. There wasn't a ton of people because it's a Thursday, not a Friday. So if you're getting married at Laguna Hills Civic Center, don't do Friday or Saturday because it's a nightmare. So everything was very smooth. We had them check in. We waited for them to sign everything that they needed. And like I said in the beginning, I was trying to see what their energy was like. So she's a nurse, he's a school teacher. So they're not going to be a level 11 party type, at least generally speaking. If you're a police officer and you're watching this, you guys party like animals. And I like that, I don't mind it. But they have a different type of energy. Instead of being extremely high energy, I definitely was very charismatic with them, but I kind of followed their lead as far as how excitable they were. Their families were actually very, very charismatic also. So they weren't shy, but they weren't like yesterday's wedding where it was extremely high energy. Overall, really great shoot. We gave them a decent amount of variation. They had families, they had the ceremony, we had a few photos of them, and now they're heading off to a lunch on their own. They were very adamant about this, that they were going on their own. Their families are going to do something over the weekend, so they just wanted to spend some time together. So given that, I was very attentive as to finishing at least as close to on time as possible. I always like to give them a little extra, so we stayed an extra 5 or 10 minutes, but then we let them go so they can get to their reservation on time. So overall, really great. And again, we just kind of paid attention, read the room, and just had a really great time with them at an energy level that was close to them. All right, thank you guys for watching. Bye now.